Alright guys, this is Rob again, and I'm back here with another speed build. And what we're going to do here right now is something really a bit crazier. It's a boathouse, and there's something a little bit of a story here with this boathouse that I'm going to do. The Sims that we're going to stay here is something like a boat traveler, or he doesn't have a house, he just live in this boat. He travels a lot using this boat. So now I'm just using this boat from the debug items, and I'm having a hard time here creating a room on this on top of the boat. And right now also, alright, I'm just going to tell you that there's a trick here for you guys to make this house, because you need to put the boat on the exact lines, or the grid, okay, on the grid, which you can there's a grid there that it's like cut out lines, right? So the tip of the boat should be lining up with that cut out line. And so what I'm doing here right now is a boathouse, and the first floor, or this room here on the top, is the main room. And so what I'm doing here right now is just creating the room itself, putting this roof and also putting some fence here, because what I'm thinking is something like putting also a ladder that he can try to do some cannonballs into the water. So that would be really awesome, for him to jump out of the boat, something like that. And also this house is as I tried to tell you, that he's going to travel every time, like he's a traveler and he doesn't have a house on the main island, but it's like camping, or he just stopped by to take a rest in his travels and try to make some camp. So on the later part there, I will definitely build something like a camp for him, which is really a great idea for me here. So what I'm doing here is like designing the outside of this house. So right now, decorations, I'm thinking of putting something like this robe, I think this jacket and hat, straw hat, so that it would seems to be something like that's the thing that he wear. And also this decorations is really a good touch there, and I think I resized it because it's too small, I think, but it really adds up there. And look, it's like he's really fishing, and on this house, and it's like he's a fisherman. And right now I'm just putting something like fire extinguisher and something like this. I'm not quite sure what's this. I think it's like a sign, or I think it's like a picture or something. But and also like a fish here, because a mount fish, because that's some of the fish that he caught, and he mounted. And also this pipes here looks really great, for so that he have something like an exhaust, an AC, and like something like air conditioning, and also so that he will be comfortable and staying at this house, even if it's not working, just decoration, and putting something like that there. Also just thinking of something there. And also putting something like loft here on the outside, and also I think I'm going to put table, then yep, that will be really nice. And I picked this boat, by the way, on the debug items. I want it to be something like he's been traveling for quite a lot of times. That's why there's something like a crack on the window, and the texture of that boat is really great for someone's really traveling for a very long time. And also what I'm going to do here, I think, is putting some these lights here, these light bulbs, and it really adds up there on the house. It brings up the decorations at night, so that he will also be, there's something like light when he travels. And also I'm putting that kind of, it's like a lamp there thingy. And also I'm putting this also just to add up something there, like lights for his travels. And this build is really great for me. It's like really relaxing when you stay at this home, and it's like, and also it's a tiny house, so it's really, it's really cool. It has something like 35 tiles, I think, but it might extend to something, I'm not quite sure, like 50 something tiles, because I will make something like a dock, or like what do you call this? I think it's a dock, right, where you put some, like a way to the island. I think it's that, or something like a bridge, not really kind of a bridge, but I think it's a bridge dock thingy. Alright, so I'm just decorating here the sides of this, house, and putting something like a plant, and also like this light there. And I'm thinking of putting this pipe, but it's overused already. So what I'm thinking is just put another decoration there. I'm not quite sure, this tiki thingy. And I replace it with this. Alright, so I'm just putting something like an exhaust there from the upper part of the roof, and putting a TV, a TV satellite dish, just to have some good TV shows there. And also what I'm doing here right now is something like a double decker bed, like something like a double bed. But I know this top part will not work, but what I'm like here, because it's something like he has something like an extra room for a friend that he wants to join him in his travels. But even if it's not working, I'm just liking the part there that it's something like there's a double bed on this room. And I'm putting a table, like the kitchen and dining area here. And also putting, I think what I'm putting here is just putting a window, something like that there, and putting like a TV, I think, on the top. So this shelves, it's not shelves, I think it's a cabinet. It's really great there also. So just making sure everything is good with that TV, putting this another what I'm putting there something like this counter, that thing. I'm not quite sure what's the name of that, guys, please. And also putting some like cabinets there, or like where he can go ahead and try to change his clothes. What is that again? A dresser. Yeah, a dresser. And I resized the fridge also, just to make it fit there on this room, so that he will have something like a tiny fridge on the house. And I'm also doing this kind of in a bathroom thingy. He has something like a bathroom, and I'm testing everything here, and it's working fine, I think. And also look at that, he's sleeping already there. And also putting some trash bins also, just to make sure that he will have an option to throw something up. And also I think this is the main house already. Yep, I think it's already done. I'm just putting this fern here just to add something crazy. Okay, it's really hard to put it, because it's like up and down. The camera will be up and down, even if you're not going up, it will just automatically recognize something, the level that you want. Look at that, guys. It really looks great at night. And okay, I think what I'm doing here right now is just moving a little bit the boat, because I want to make sure that it's really on a nice position there. And now what I'm doing here is like a dock here, so that we can try to walk out of this island. I'm not really walk out, walk to the island and try to camp there. Like he just stopped, he just stopped by for a little bit of a land, and so that's why I'm doing something like a dock here, or is this a bridge? I'm not quite sure, guys. Help me, put it in the comments. What is the name of this? Alright, so I'm just putting like that there, and also what I'm thinking is putting a roof onto this. So I'm just building something like a fence there, I think. So I'm almost like 75. I'm not quite sure if it's 75 tiles already, but I think something like that. And so I think I might put some roof here, and just leave the roof here. And okay, just making sure that the roof is working great there. And okay, so that's great. I'm just putting a little bit of a decoration stuff going on the inside of the house, and we're putting this spoon and fork there. It's too big, I think. I resize it, I think, but I think it will not be included on the build itself, or the video. I resize it, but I think it will not be shown here. So what I'm doing here is making this stuff, this item into a working surface, so that we can put like something this book. So there's no, by the way, just to make sure, there's no mods here, there's no CC, just something like that. Every build that I make, or every house that I make, there's no CC, there's no mods. Everything is 100% based game. Okay, so just putting something like a calendar here, so that he will know the date and the time, or something like that while he travels. And what I'm thinking is putting something like this, something like he can put something like soaps, towels, something like that. So it really adds up there on on the house. And putting something like a mirror just to be complete there. Look at that. Alright, that's really looking great. I hope you stay tuned until the end of the video, because there is also another like a cinematic or a montage of this house. So what I'm doing here right now is putting something like his items. He just he carried them. He's going to put the items out of the boat, something like that. I'm not quite sure how can I explain it. It's like camping for a moment on this island. That's why he just bring out some of the items. And now what I'm doing here is the camp itself, like a little bit of a, is just staying for a night or two, something like that. And so putting something like a tent also, that would be really great. Why there's by the way, I'm also wondering why there is no like triangle tent that is working, right? And also I'm putting some rocks on this what is this again? Campfire. Yep, I'm putting some of the rocks there on the campfire, and it's still working. As you've seen there, he's still lighting up the campfire there. And also putting something like a cooler and a carpet there, just to add a little bit of an extra taste on this build. And also like something like a barbecue, thingy. And another chair going on here, I think. And a rock table. Okay, so and also I add up some of the items here. I think you might not notice that, because I think it's not included in this video, but on the montage, yeah, it is included. but on the build part it's not. But you know, I always add up something after the build itself, but I think this is the main part. Okay, so guys, I hope you like this video, by the way, and subscribe. All right, subscribe, put a comment. By the way, the comment is really important for me, so that you know I will know what kind of builds do you want me to do, or something like what kind of, you know, what do you think about this house or something. And also I would like you guys to click on the notification bell so that you will be notified for some of my crazier videos that will be posted on the channel. Alright, so the cannonball here is a bit not working, so that's why I'm trying to get rid of this fence and putting okay, this plant on the side, because I want something like he can do something like a cannonball on this part of the house. So that's what I'm doing. So it's like I'm not quite sure what's happening with him here, but I think it will work in no time. There you go, it works, so that's good. So by the way guys, I think this is the video. Thank you very much and you have a nice day.